Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Joshua J. Marine. Hello and welcome back to Unlock Your Potential. I'm JMO Senpai, and I'm so glad you're here for episode 3. If you're new here, we've been exploring the power of mindset. In episode 1, we talked about shifting your mindset. In episode 2, we tackled overcoming limiting beliefs. Today, we're diving into something I'm really passionate about: building a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and skills can be developed with effort, learning, and persistence. If you've ever thought, "I'm just not good at this," a growth mindset helps you reframe that to say, "I'm not good at this yet." A growth mindset isn't just a trendy term, it's a scientific why-backed way of thinking that can change your life. Carol Dweck, a leading researcher, describes it as the opposite of a fixed mindset, a belief that our talents and intelligence are static and unchainable. Let me give you an example. A fixed mindset says, "I failed, so I must not be good at this." A growth mindset says, "I failed, so I must learn and try again." It's not about ignoring failure, it's about using it as a stepping stone to grow. With a growth mindset, challenges become opportunities, and criticism becomes feedback to grow. This shift can impact your career, relationships, and personal goals. When you believe you can grow, you're more likely to bounce back from setbacks because you see them as part of the journey. A growth mindset fuels curiosity and a desire to learn. You stop saying, "I'm bad at math," and start saying, "I can improve my math skills." In relationships, a growth mindset encourages you to work through conflicts rather than assuming they're unfixable. Let me share a personal story of how shifting to a growth mindset changed my life. I want to share a time in my life when I struggled with public speaking. For years, I avoided it completely, convinced I just wasn't a natural speaker. That belief held me back from opportunities and made me feel stuck. One day, I decided to challenge that mindset. Instead of saying, "I'm terrible at public speaking," I told myself, "I can learn to improve." I joined a local Toastmasters group, watched TED Talks for inspiration, and practiced in front of friends and family. At first, it was rough. I stumbled, forgot my points, and felt awkward. But each time, I focused on learning from the experience instead of fearing failure. A year later, I delivered my first presentation at work to 100 people. It wasn't perfect, but it was a huge leap from where I started. That moment showed me the power of a growth mindset, embracing challenges, learning through effort, and trusting that improvement is always possible. Think about a time in your life when you learned something new. You didn't master it instantly, but with practice, you grew. That's the power of a growth mindset. Building a growth mindset is about recognizing your ability to improve, embracing challenges, and learning from failure. It's a journey, not a destination. Here's my challenge for you. This week, identify one area of your life where you've had a fixed mindset, reframe your thoughts, and take one action toward growth. I'd love to hear about your growth journey. Share your story with me on social media or in the comments section. In the next episode, we'll be talking about staying consistent on your journey to growth. You don't want to miss it. Thank you so much for listening to Unlock Your Potential. Don't forget to subscribe and share this episode with someone who needs it. Until next time, keep growing.